Hello friends, how are you guys? I hope everybody is doing great as well as healthy. Let's pray for the whole world, okay? Still people are sick. A lot of people are very sick. So please pray for them. We don't know their names, but we can pray together to help them recover. So today's topic is about finances again. I hope I do not bore you about this topic, but it's necessary, and a lot of young folks really are needing to know about finances. This time it would be the key to financial freedom for working Filipinos as well as foreigners. Now, I touched this topic a while back, but I think my music is too loud, that people are complaining that they cannot hear what I was saying. So pardon me. So to rectify this, I'm giving you another video. Now, you may follow this or you may not. Okay, that's your option. But it is proven to be very effective in my case. Okay, I never thought that I would be able to retire very early at the age of 60. And able to pay off my debts, but I was kind of disciplined myself. And you know what, Philippines is a very beautiful place to stay and live and retire, but you really have to have extra money and have good pension plan or retirement money coming in. So if you can do what I'm saying here, you probably have a good future. Now, these are basic stuff actually, but people do not understand though. Some people just keep on and doing one mistake after another. Very simple thing, very elementary, but people do not follow what I'm talking about. Number one, be cognizant of the danger of the credit card. A lot of people know about the credit card, how bad it is sometimes. It's nice if you do have one, but be careful in doing it, because if you use that, it's not meant to be paid off. It's meant to make you do it over and over again. Now, you're gonna be billed only for the minimum every monthly, not even touching the principal of the loan. So that's compounded interest. So check on the fine prints on that company that you are dealing with, okay? Now, number two, do not overextend yourself. Some people overextend themselves. When you start from the Philippines, you live in a very modest house. When you go to America and work in America, you would see big houses. People are used to big houses in America with all the beautiful furniture that they have in there and all beautiful utilities. And you want to have the same. So you want to go for the biggest house. I cannot blame you, because I bought me a modest house. I bought me a bigger house. But you know, I would say if you spend more than 30% of your monthly income, then you're gonna be asking trouble. Okay, it's because you still have a lot of bills that you have to pay aside from your monthly premium on your house. Now, if you will miss one bill, then it's gonna be over and over and over. Before you know it, you're not gonna have any house. You're gonna be homeless, okay? Because you're gonna be foreclosed on your house because you cannot afford, okay? Now, so be modest. As long as there's roof over your head and clean furniture and clean house to live in, go for that. Go for a 15-year mortgage instead of a 31. If you have already applied for a 30-year mortgage, try to get you refinance for 15 years. It only takes few dollars, really, few dollars to make it for 15 years only. We tried ours for about 12 years and we did well with that, okay? And another one is avoid buying everything new, okay? You can use thrift stores. You can get your furniture from the thrift stores. You probably can repolish the furniture and looks nice. And your clothes, you can bleach your clothes. And the only time that I personally would go for a brand new one if it's really, really important. And I do not pay, or I do not buy anything from thrift store like underwears. But the rest I can deal with secondhand. So now, if you can work extra during your prime years, you have extra energy, use that money for your entertainment. Or you can invest that in the Philippines, like on a real estate, maybe a farmland that can give you monthly income. So that's a good cash flow. And then you invest your money wisely. Why I say that? Because engaging in business in the Philippines is very risky. Okay, you do not just follow your family members telling you what kind of business to engage in without even knowing the ins and the out of the business. You have to do the books, the money. You have to be the one to do the finances, as well as you have to ask them to give you receipts on every expense that they will incur. Okay, be very careful not trusting everybody there, including your sisters or your immediate family, I would say. Now, another one that you have to do is avoid buying things by impulse. There's a lot of things that we have in our house that we do not really need, like extra clothes, extra decorations, extra furniture, extra utensils, the kitchen utensils you have. How many plates do you need to have to make you happy? Well, our we only have probably 12 or a dozen plates. That's all what we have, and few bowls and few cups. That's all what we have, and they're all second-hand. Anyway, I learned how to use second-hand items when I was in my 40s, and I did a very good job with that. Another one is start saving for emergency funds in case of emergency. If your husband or your wife gets sick, the other party has to be ready to take over the payments of your cars or your the house, the bills, the big bills. That should be a rule of thumb, because if not, you can lose it all. Okay, now another one is use your calculator all the time and see how your pension is going, as well as your investments are going, and really plan when you can retire based on those pension. Okay, if you have to save extra and put it in your 401k, that would be a great idea. And another one, if you're not married yet, make sure that you will find you a very responsible guy, because a very irresponsible guy would mean debt, would mean a bad future for you, meaning you have to retire very late in your life. Okay, now if you are married, if you can help it, and if you love your husband or your wife, and try not to mess it up, do not divorce. Okay, because divorce can kill your pockets. Okay, so these are just something that I would have to mention in my video, because I think it is important. And may you'll have a safe day, and goodbye. Bye bye.